back to the channel. It is your girl Alana Simone. So first of all, I wanted to welcome you guys in. Hope you're having an amazing day. So today we're going to be talking about cuffing season. And so, listen, the cuffing season, it has commenced. It has come into its time. And this is the time where people is getting cuffed up, and this is the thing. Hot girl summer, hot boy summer is over. Now it's cold girl winter, cold boy summer. It's cuffing season, okay? So that's what I wanted to talk about today, because why? It's a thing that has started, and because we're in October, so it has started or just getting started. I guess this is around the time, around like fall, winter time, that's when it's getting started. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that today. And just to say that ain't nothing wrong with cuffing season. Like, cuffing season is a season that, people getting cold in the winter. People want to be, this is like the weather that kind of makes you just want to be like snuggled up with your boo or whatever, and just live your life, okay? But we need to also realize that yes, this is cool, this is cute, but just knowing that we have to be careful in these things, and knowing that one thing that I've learned is a lot of times during the summer, the hot girl summer, most of the times people break up, people aren't together. Like, that's the time most people break up with their person they're with, or they just are single and just living their best life and being with everybody. And so then when cuffing season comes, usually people getting back together, or people are now finding new relationships. And so with that, this also is a time that people can be very lonely, people can be very depressed, people can be very down and sad, because the sun comes out less in the winter times, depending on where you are. And also, it's just a time that, sometimes people have lost loved ones. Different things just happen around the holidays, and sometimes people can feel sad and, just very alone, or just so many things. So, just be mindful of that. And just know that, don't allow this season to make you, first of all, feel like you have to participate, because everybody feel like if they're not getting cuffed, then the whole world is ending. And sometimes that can cause people depression and feeling like they're lonely and all this stuff. But just know that sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Sometimes everybody doesn't get cuffed. Sometimes everybody is not in relationships. But that does not mean that you can't enjoy yourself. You can't enjoy the holidays. You can't really take this time and cuff yourself. Like, cuff yourself and really just start to discover who you are. Start to discover yourself. Start to heal if you need to heal from maybe having a hot girl summer, hot boy summer, and now you heartbroken or whatever. I don't know, because been with 50 million people. Like, maybe you need to take the time to heal and really just cuff yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with cuffing yourself, just like there's nothing wrong with cuffing someone else. Like, but just know, like, make sure you're getting into the relationship with the right intentions, with the right motives, so that way it can bring about an outcome and that lasts. Because if we're getting into relationships with, just because it's the season that everybody is, and we're just going with what everybody else is doing, or we just feel lonely or depressed, it's not going to work out how we think it is, because that feeling may still be there, or we end up getting with a person that ends up making our lives even more miserable. So just be careful and mindful of things like that. Really, I encourage people to seek God on the things that you need to do, especially relationships. Like, be like, God, is this the season I need to go and cuff somebody, or is this the season I need to go and cuff myself? Okay? Because sometimes we need a break. Sometimes people need to chill out. And sometimes, cuffing season can be a season for yourself. And, maybe when you come out of that, then you can then pursue a relationship or pursue the person you want to be with, because now you're ready to receive that and you're a better person overall, instead of getting into things with the wrong intentions and wrong ideas. So, just be open to that. Just, think about that. I can't tell you what to do, because I guarantee you most of the people on here is grown, okay? I can only share my thoughts. I can only share my opinion. But it's up to you to make the decision on what you want to do. But don't come back, okay, in a couple months and be like, I should have. You decide not to listen, and then you come back and be like, be mad and trying to, and all sad, because I'm gonna be like, listen, I told you what it was, but you chose to do what you wanted to do, so that's on you. No, but just know that we can make better decisions, and don't feel pressured because the seasons is changing and they came out with this cuffing season idea. It's okay, like, if you're cuffed or not. Like, don't feel pressured, don't feel down, don't feel bad if you're not participating in that. Like, it's okay. Cuffing season is all year round, really, especially when you are partnering with God. Listen, he can bring your new boo, your new husband, new wife, new girlfriend, whatever. He could bring them in the spring, he could bring them in the summer, he could bring them in the winter, he could bring them in the fall. One thing about God is there's no cuffing season, there's no specific season of when he will give you the person that you're desiring. Like, but most of the time we feel like we got to do it in our own ability and do it on our own, and so that's why we think, okay, we got hot girl, hot boy summer, then we got cuffing season, we got, like, we be making up this stuff when God be sitting there like, listen, if you didn't choose to do hot girl, hot boy summer, I would have gave you your boo in that was gonna, like, actually take you seriously and possibly marry you in the summertime, but you said no, that's your time to be single. So then you thought, okay, cuffing season starts winter, so that's when I'm gonna get it. And then now you all jacked up from having a hot summer. And so we be playing with the seasons, and God's like, if you can ask me, and maybe you'll start getting the results that you want. So oftentimes we don't even ask him, and we just do things, and then we don't get the results that we want. So just know, in all things we can ask him for his opinion and what we should do, and he will give us the direction that we need to go in. So just think about that, just know that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.